Ever walked into a room and felt like you accidentally wandered onto the set of a movie where you don't know the script? Yeah, those social situations where you're internally screaming SOS and your go-to move is an awkward moonwalk to the exit sign. I've been there. But what if I told you that we could rewrite that script, that we could transform those awkward encounters into moments where you feel confident, connected, and maybe even, dare I say it, charismatic. We're diving headfirst into how to ditch the discomfort and own any social situation. Let's get into it. I'm all about helping you find your voice and navigating with grace and confidence those tricky social situations. Now, let's be honest, building confidence in social settings is a big deal. It affects our jobs, our relationships, and goodness, even our ability to order pizza without feeling faked. So here's the plan. Today, I'm gonna break down why those stressful moments happen and then give you a toolbox of strategies to handle them with finesse. Think of me as your social situation hype person or cheerleader, minus the embarrassing cheers, mostly. All right, let's get into some strategies. Strategy number 1, your body is your hype machine. Our bodies are sneaky. When we get nervous, we shrink down and make ourselves small. But here's the thing, your brain pays attention to your body. So faking confidence with body language actually kind of tricks your brain into feeling, well, more confident. And there's research that supports that. Amy Cuddy talks about the power pose. So try this, better posture, shoulders wider, even strike a power pose because it sends the signal to your brain, hey, I got this, I'm good. And look, you might feel a little silly at first, but trust me, it really works. Strategy number 2, the question master. Okay, ever been hit by the dreaded awkward silence? Instead of panicking, become a curious ninja. Ask the other person open-ended questions, stuff that gets them talking about themselves, preferably, and their interests, their hobbies, things that they love to do. People secretly love it. Something like, so tell me about that project you mentioned. Or, so how did you end up getting into rock climbing? Bonus, it takes the pressure off of you. So focus on them, let them share their dreams, their desires, their goals, anything that they'd like to share, and listen actively while also pairing that with asking open-ended questions and having an open-minded nature about you. So try this. Instead of panicking, channel your inner Sherlock Holmes or Enola Holmes. Get curious and ask open-ended questions that get the other person talking. People love to share their stories. People love talking about themselves. That's a little secret, but it's true. Ask about their hobbies, their passions, or even their weirdest dream. Trust me, they'll appreciate your genuine interest. And make sure that your interest is genuine. Don't feign it. And when you do this, you'll instantly dodge the awkwardness bullet. Bonus points, it takes the spotlight off of you. Strategy number 3, upgrade your inner dialogue. So you know that mean little voice in your head? You know, the one that says stuff like, oh, you're totally gonna embarrass yourself, or you're gonna mess this up, you don't belong here, don't even try. Yeah, time to give it the boot. Replace that Debbie Downer with your own personal hype squad. It's time to tell that little voice inside your head to take a hike. And instead, you wanna replace those negative thoughts with something more encouraging, even if it feels a little bit cheesy at first, right? Imagine you're giving yourself a pep talk like you would to a nervous friend, or even imagine talking to the child version of yourself. How would you talk to yourself now as an adult to your younger self as a child? Saying things like, you're awesome, you can totally do this, you've got this. Even if it feels silly at first, positive self-talk is like rocket fuel for your confidence. Now, I know what you're thinking, but what if I still feel awkward? Well, guess what? Everyone does sometimes. Even the smoothest talkers had to start somewhere. Even the most confident people feel awkward at times. But the reality is, keep practicing, keep trying, keep it consistent, and soon you'll be the one making everyone else feel comfortable and at ease. Okay, so you try all this and you still kind of feel a little bit wobbly inside. Totally normal. Building confidence takes practice, and it takes time. Remember all the coolest, most social folks that we all know? They weren't always that way. Just keep practicing and those stressful moments will start feeling way more manageable. And hey, if you still need a boost, remember, you're part of a whole community here. We're all in this together. Strategy number 4, channel your inner talk show host. Have you ever been trapped in the abyss of awkward silence? No one's saying anything, no one knows what to say. Time to channel your inner Oprah and ask some amazing questions. People love talking about themselves, like I said, so get them going. Think, what's your story? Or what are you passionate about? Or even, what's the weirdest thing that you've ever eaten? Not only will you dodge the awkwardness bullet, but you also might even learn something cool in the process and get to know the person better. So try this. The next time the conversation hits a lull, instead of stressing and panicking, unleash your inner curiosity. Ask questions that encourage the other person to open up and share their story and get them talking. Try something like, what's one thing you're really excited about right now? Or what's a hidden talent you have that most people don't know about? Not only will you instantly spark a more interesting conversation, but you might also just discover some fascinating things about the people around you. See, it's not rocket science. Just by asking a few thoughtful questions and having a genuine curiosity about you, you can transform an awkward moment into a genuine connection. And look, the more you practice, the easier it gets. Remember, everyone has a story to tell, and they want to tell it. And you just might be the one to help them share it. But what if you feel a little shaky on the inside? Well, that's totally normal, because even with all these steps, those butterflies might still show up. But here's the thing. Confidence isn't about never, ever feeling nervous. It's about showing up anyway with your head held high and your heart open. Remember, every awkward moment you face is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to become a more confident, authentic version of yourself. So, don't be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone, to ask those questions, to strike up a conversation with someone new. You might be surprised at what you discover, both about yourself and about the world around you. And hey, if you're ready to take your social skills to the next level, then check out Explearning Academy. It's our professional development platform focused on helping you rock your communication skills and build up that social confidence and social fluency. Why even bother? Well, guess what? Strong communication skills aren't just about feeling good at parties or at networking events. They're how you nail that job interview, build strong work relationships, and get your ideas heard. We're talking about major upgrades for your career and life. Explearning Academy offers targeted practice in small group coaching programs. You get personalized feedback, and the best part is you get to practice in a safe, supportive, and welcoming space. So to find out more, you can head on over to our website at academy.explearning.co. Thank you so much for joining me. If you found these strategies helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more, share this video, and let's keep leveling up your communication skills together. Drop a comment down below and tell me about a time you overcame a social situation that used to make you feel nervous, but doesn't anymore. We'll celebrate with a lot of virtual high fives. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Happy exploring, everyone.